What's up, guys? System here, and I have my zoodles in the way. Actually, they're alphabets or alphagettis. Alphagettis. So, I'm bringing you Starcraft 2 and alphagettis. I might take a bite just because it looks so delicious. But anyways, I'm bringing you Starcraft 2. This is me, the Blue Terran, and this is the ninth wonder of the world, Red Protoss. And I'm not trying to bash on his skill because I'm not skillful myself, but what he did in this game made it a lot easier for me to win. He didn't do anything like... sorry, I had the sniffles. What the hell? He didn't do anything bad, just, I don't know, what he did just helped me in a way. I guess that's the proper term. Basically, he didn't build an army, so I won. And he wasn't very good at multitasking with his units and his production values. Wow, production tabs and stuff like that. But here we go. You know what? Let's put the production up because you guys want to see that. Actually, you guys are probably my Call of Duty fans, and they're like, what the hell is this? Why am I watching? Actually, no, you wouldn't have even gotten 2 minutes in. You would have clicked on the video and been, what the F, and got out of there, just pieced. So, the build I'm showing you is generally what I like to do for, playing against Protoss and playing against, you know, people. This is my... I'm going to call it the super system build. I don't know if it actually has a name, but I do 2 racks, factory, and then a starport. Those are actually the locations they're going to be in. Cool thing to notice. You can't see my mouse because I forgot to put that on because people don't like to see it in Minecraft. Point of the story is you can't see it, but it's there. And this guy's going for a very standard build. I will scout him soon. I just wanted to see. When I put the barracks up, I was like, okay, I have enough stuff to tell what he is doing. So I noticed cybernetics core, 2 assimilators. Don't really know what that means. I don't know. I used to play like Protoss for a bit, and this was my generic build right here, these 2 bad boys. But I don't know if I got 2 assimilators. I think it is what you need to do for Protoss because a lot of your units take gas. But I know I like marine heavy builds when I use Terran, and minerals are my best friend, which is actually really bad because I delay on my harvesters to go build a factory and a starport, to build a refinery, to build a couple units to kind of defend. And I am sorry, the alphagettis have called. 1 second. That's good pasta. So, besides my really delicious lunch, it's lunch, yes. He's taken the Zelnaga Tower. I end up stealing this later, which actually comes at a disadvantage because when I'm going to steal this, I notice this guy, he's actually smart. He made this guy run away because he could see me early. He pieced him. You know what? F this. I'm not telling you what's going to happen. You're going to have to watch it yourself. So, he sent this probe over here, and I was like, I did this commentary once before, actually, and I didn't know what I was talking about and what to talk about, and I still don't. I'm not really talking about the game, because what is there to talk about? I am building a supply depot because I probably supply blocked myself. Actually, you know what? Click on me. I did. Because normally I would build a second supply depot, but because this was such a huge ramp, I was like, I'm not even going to bother blocking it off. I'll semi-block it off and build my stuff from there. So usually I have 27 supply, or 27 able supply, and then I work from there. But back to this guy down here, I was like, this is a silly spot to put a probe, but he's actually checking to make sure I don't get an expansion early, because if I do, he's just going to go pump out a whole bunch of units and go attack all my shit and destroy me. And that would have been a really smart idea. But I didn't go for the expansion, so, silly you. And he does something really interesting here, which we'll get to later. But let's get back to me. What am I doing? I'm getting my starport and marine. He's building phoenixes, and this was very interesting on my thoughts. He's even chrono boosting them out. Against Terran, I wouldn't say phoenixes are very good. They do pose a huge harassment, but more towards Zerg players, because Zergs generally don't get out any anti-air for quite a bit. They need either Hydralisk or Mutalisk, and most Zergs go Balings, Zerglings, or even Roaches. You won't see a Hydralisk for quite a while, and I guess 7-8 minutes into the game, you might see a Hydralisk then. I'm not a Zerg player, actually. Least favorite race to play. Terran, Protoss, then Zerg. But you'll see, he goes and tries to harass my mineral line, but because Marines are so effective. Actually, do I even have Marines? Oh, they're down there. Because I saw him go peace over here, I had to go send all my Marines to make sure he didn't get a gold expansion down, because that would have been bad on my end. But anyways, when he comes and attacks, a couple Marines are able to take out Phoenixes, because Phoenixes can only shoot one Marine at a time with this graviton beam, and even then they run out of energy, and then they're just defenseless. But they are really fast, and I don't have anything else in the air that he could attack. Well, the medevacs are coming out later, but they'd be around the Marines, and Marines just destroy Phoenixes pretty quickly, especially with stim. Point of that really, really long story that didn't go anywhere, he probably should have built Void Rays. So Void Rays would have been, let's say, the most ideal idea, and because they can attack something like the Marines, so if he focus fired on all the Marines, he would actually be able to probably kill the Marines, and then the siege tank would be useless, medevac useless, and these two guys, Marauders, useless. So let's go back over here. This was really interesting. Usually you see a cannon rush inside your main base, or I guess if you put them just outside, it might have worked too. Let's see if let's go on my vision. Yeah, if you put it like right here, I'm not sure if it would have worked, but either way, what he was doing is stopping an expansion from going down. Smart idea. I actually do approve and applaud this. I don't applaud that guy being up there. You probably should have put the first pylon here and worked around there. Putting 2 pylons and a couple photon cannons would have done pretty well to stop my expansion. I don't go for the expansion, so this is part of his downfall. He spends 600 or so minerals on all those, and just becomes nullified. And then he got an expansion earlier than I, and I probably should have an expansion by now, but I did tech up and get a whole bunch of bases and stim packs on the way, concussion shells, concussive shells, not concussion. They don't instantly give units concussions. That would be kind of interesting. And you got these Phoenixes chilling up here because they're about to come and attack, which was perfectly timed because I'm going to go attack him, and then all of a sudden these Phoenixes come in. Fortunately for me, 4 or so Marines, or yeah, I think it's about 5 Marines once these finish, come down and help defend this, which was pretty lucky for me. Getting the engineering bay just because I was actually worried about Dark Templar. This late into the game, I highly doubted he went for them quickly, but I have seen it, and it does get annoying, and I do die from it, and it's kind of sad face, but you know, supply blocking, and yeah, that's me, supply blocking myself like a champ. So I see the Phoenixes. Because he used those as well, it kind of ruined all his mineral count and how little units he had, and it was just, I guess it worked very well for me. Like I said, he may have been a better player if I did a different tactic. If I did go for an early expansion, I would be screwed here, and if I did go for I don't know, Banshees with Cloak, I would have also been screwed because He's got cannons over here, so he would most likely be able to see my Banshees, and then the Void Race. Wow, the Phoenixes could pick him off quite quickly, and eventually GG's out of this because he realizes nothing's gonna happen. I actually have a whole bunch of minerals. If he didn't GG soon, I would have put down my expansion, gotten a nice little surprise, but nothing a sieged up tank or a couple sieged up tanks couldn't finish. And you know what, basically that's how it went, and I really think it went in my favor. I actually still had all these Marines down here, well, not a ton, but some Marines, and I was consistently making Marines over here. So that's kind of what my generic build is. Probably not the best game to play because I would say I dominated. Not sounding cocky or anything, but I was pretty one-sided. His units got destroyed quite fast, and I was in his base, destroying his main, and I'm glad he GG'd. A lot of people will drag out these matches, and it'll turn this 15-minute match into like a 25-minute match because I have to go around and kill everything. And please, people, just GG and leave the game. It would really make life's easier. If I'm getting destroyed, I will definitely GG. I have games that are like 9 minutes because I got an early rush. They break through my entrance. Nothing I can do, so I GG. It's what happens. It's what people do, and I would really like to see that a little more often in the Bronze League. But Bronze League's so tough. We think we can beat anybody, but really we just suck. So yeah, let's end it there with me saying how bad I am at this game, and you know, whatever. So I'll see you guys later, and I'll probably put some more StarCraft 2 up. So I hope you enjoyed this, and peace. I gotta go eat my lunch.